The people that are. Oh. I'm just making up random names. RadioOnFire.com. Please.
You are now tuning into Out the Box Radio Show. Entertainment at its best. Hot topics, games, and unforgettable interviews. Welcome to the show.
Whoop, whoop.
Hi.
That's a DC thing, right? Whoop, whoop.
We was just on our Baltimore thing, though, because as we was trying to get situated, DJ Dom McCain was over there on the ones and twos, just throwing it down,
Throwing it down.
That Baltimore club music. I was up in my seat. I'm like,
He sure was.
He was.
He was over here shaking the table.
He's not
I'm like,
lying.
okay, Jared,
He's
let's chill.
serious.
Look,
Let's chill.
I'm about to go on vacay next week, and I'm ready.
Both of them are leaving, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Jonay and Jared are both going on vacay next week.
It's not that we don't love y'all and we don't love doing the show, but
I need a break.
Yeah, we've been working hard out here. All right?
What about me? I've been working hard and I don't get no vacay. Hello?
That's your fault.
It's not my fault.
Plan it.
It is my fault because I don't have no more vacation time to take.
Exactly.
I've exhausted all of it this year. Anyways, thank you for all tuning in. Please make sure you are tuning in on not only RadioOnFire.com but also our live Facebook stream as well.
Yes.
We have a very special guest in the building. To my right, to your left, if you're watching, Miss Sharrie McCain. So welcome, Sharrie. Thank you for joining us.
Hi.
Woo! We will actually get into our live interview very soon.
Okay.
Because we have a lot to talk to you about. Cool. So much, and we're looking forward to it. Before we do that, we like to do a little roundtable of topics. So I'm hoping you would like to join us with our roundtable of topics. You down for that?
Yep.
Okay.
They're fun.
You have to be open-minded, free like a bird. Don't hold nothing back, because if you get to know me, you'll know I don't let anything in. I let it all out.
Yeah. Yes, he does.
They will tell you. They will tell you. So, okay. So I actually have a very interesting question, and I don't have an answer for it myself. I was trying to think of one, so I'm not going to answer this question because I don't have one right now. But for you three, and I'm going to start off with our guest today.
Uh-oh.
What about the opposite sex confuses you the most? So when it comes to men, what would you say maybe irritates you or just confuses you? Right.
Just confusing a woman. I mean, honestly, just know what you want.
Why are you looking dead at me? Stop looking at me.
Jared doesn't know.
I don't know.
What he
You kind of have my outline.
Yeah, you're right.
Jared doesn't know what he wants.
Okay, so men that just don't know what they want. Like indecisive, undecisive. I don't know which one it is. Indecisive or undecisive? Okay, I'm opposite. Okay, so like indecisive. You don't like people who are like that. Like you just want them to know what they want. Mm-hmm. In general, like in life, or when it comes to like being in a relationship.
Maybe not in life so much, but like in relationships.
Okay.
Don't say like, hey, you know, let's hang out or go on a date, and then like 2 weeks later, oh no, just want to hang. I mean, we just want to be friends.
Yeah.
Like, that's confusing. Like if you're not looking for nobody to date, then don't
invite me on a date.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. What would you say, Jared? What about females?
Come back to me.
Okay, Jonah. She said down there earlier, so I know she got something good cooking.
Well, I have a lot of things, but one thing I will piggyback off of what our guest said. Men play too many games. Just be upfront. Tell me what it is that you want. Honestly, don't sit around here and tell me things that you think I want to hear.
Okay.
Ask me what it is that I want to hear.
What's the other one you got? You got another one?
It's a whole bunch of them.
I want another good one.
You want another good one? Oh gosh, I have to go through my cognitive Rolodex to
what?
Scroll through
cognitive Rolodex.
Oh, I thought you said a word that does not exist in the English dictionary. I was about to.
Both words exist.
I think we have someone who really wants to speak.
No, we'll get to him. I just wanna,
He always got something to say. He always got something to say.
What's your second one?
No, listen. I don't want to take up everybody's time. Come back to me. Don't worry, I have plenty of it.
All right, so Jared, you want me to hit you up, or you want me to hit the DJ and technician up first?
The DJ had looked like his arm was.
Yeah, he was like in class, like back in first grade. We were like, ooh.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead and call on him. Y'all can't see him, but he's back here. Go ahead. What you think?
So both of them pretty much said the same thing.
They did.
Okay.
They did.
But
Which
see, they don't
confuses me.
listen.
Which confuses me.
Didn't I say I was
confuses
going to piggyback
But it
off of what it
confuses
was?
me. Let me tell you why it confuses me. No, because a lot of women say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what bothers us men about y'all is that. So, okay, how's he gonna know if he likes you or not if he don't go out with you? So you gotta go out with you first. He may have wanted something else, but maybe y'all didn't vibe right, or maybe he just wanted to be there for one night.
Well, then say that.
But we don't know until we meet with you.
Okay, so
That is true. No.
all right, and
But wait, is it-
still have the
It's
it's
I don't like
communication.
It's like a TV show.
I'm on the girl
I
side. I'm
completely-
on the girls. Listen, I'm always on the girl
That's
side.
very true.
I'm
And
always on
once
the
you
woman's
figure it
side.
out, then say it. Don't
grow me a pair of
continue to
boobs.
play games. I mean, that's what men do.
Okay, I have a question though. Is it? I was telling Sharrie, I'm always on the woman's side when it comes to these type of conversations. So I'm not going to deny what DJ said over there, but I do have a question though. Is it your intention when you go into it that you only want a one night stand? Because if it is, why?
Not
Not necessarily.
And I only asked that because
It's like going to Walmart. You didn't know you was gonna buy this stuff. Then you just see it like, oh my goodness, I need this. I'm gonna get this. And you got to
Yeah,
like,
like-
I just came here to get a candy bar.
like you walk into Walmart and you came in to get some deodorant, and then you realize like, oh snap, there's some shea butter lotion on sale, and you're like, wait a minute.
The truth
shea butter
is,
lotion.
is that you know what it is that you want. If you see a young lady that you think is attractive, you know where it is that you are in your life. Are you looking for a relationship? Are you looking for companionship? Some men are on the fast track to look. I'm ready for a wife. I'm looking for a wife.
Stay
I don't
away
want
from those guys.
I mean, no. I mean, those
Any
guys.
guy, but see, that's
If
where y'all
if
mess
they're
up at.
what-
Any guy that tells you off the bat, I'm looking for a wife, and y'all on the first date, something's wrong with that picture.
No, it's nothing wrong with that. But that man has gone through and he knows exactly what it is that he wants, and he's not playing games. He ain't got time for that.
And then he gonna wife
He's gonna-
anything, 'cause he
no,
on the
he's
wife
not.
track.
No, that's somebody that is playing games. Like he's telling a female what he thinks that she wants to hear. A man that is really, a man that is real serious. He didn't play his games. He done did all of that, and he's ready for that. He's going to tell a female up front, listen, this is what I'm looking for. I'm not here to play games with you. This is what it is that I want.
He ain't fun.
No, he's very fun. I appreciate men like that. Tell me what it is that you want. Do you want a relationship? No. Do you want a friend with benefits? Do you just want, like, tell me what it is that you want and allow me to make the decision on whether or not that's something that I want to do. And that's how you eliminate a whole bunch of bullshit.
I'm gonna go off of Diamond K's point, because when we meet certain females, we actually don't know until we bring them out the house and we figure it out and we sit down with them. I was on, I'm not gonna say it was a date, but I did meet a female in the last couple of weeks. I didn't know what I wanted from her.
Was it our friend from last week?
No, it wasn't our friend from
You
last
already
week.
knew her.
We went through that.
I was like, wait, what?
We went through that.
She gone. She gone. She lost.
Anyway,
It always gets to be pretty
I did
heated.
meet a female.
It always gets heated. It's
and I
crazy.
took her out to just get a smoothie or something. And I didn't know what I wanted from this girl. All I know was that I wanted to investigate it. At the end of the day,
Then say that.
At the end of the day, I had a better
Hello,
idea.
girl. I want to investigate. No, you can't say
No,
that.
it's different ways. Be honest
No,
about.
wait, investigate. Gentlemen, investigate is not the right word. Do
No,
not say that.
Exactly.
Where do you at? They be online.
We
looking
do.
You up on, what's the website with the court stuff?
The course.
Oh yeah, Maryland Judiciary
Maryland case
Judiciary
search.
case
Yes.
search. Yes.
Yes, we
What?
do.
Because we all go there.
That's right.
We
That
all
is
go
right.
there, okay? All of us. All right, well, we're gonna get into our next. Well, actually, our next question is kind of geared.
Did I say what confused me about what?
Did you?
I don't think I did.
Oh well, go ahead. I don't want to switch over yet. Then go ahead.
Okay.
What confuses you about women?
I'm gonna say it. Here we go. When they say that I want to work on myself, and myself takes hella long.
That just means I'm not interested in you. That's exactly what. That's exactly what that means.
Oh, so you agree? You agree with me? If everybody just
means we're not
says what it is that it is, what it is that they mean, what it is that they want, it would eliminate a whole lot of confusion. Exactly.
But I feel like women do that a lot more.
Oh, sure.
I feel like women do that a lot more.
Do what? Not say what it is that they want.
What's up?
Insecure.
He's taking it back 2 weeks
Taking
ago.
it back.
He's doing it back. Now,
It's okay.
What I did appreciate
It's
about,
alright.
about the female that I just brought up is that she laid it out on the line afterwards and said, I'm honestly just not that interested. And I was like, I thank you for being honest. I thank you for saying that.
Exactly.
Instead
That's
of,
all I'm.
just working
That's
on
all
myself,
I'm saying.
Or this, that, and the third. But I've come across too many females who use the excuse of, I'm just working on myself for a lot. And I'm like, I would love to give the empathetic or sympathetic thing of like, I understand. But I'm also skeptical, like, how much of that is the truth? I would like to know.
Well, we can talk about it. I can break it all the way down for you.
All right, well,
They're just
break
not
it all the way
interested.
down when I come back from vacation, all right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, cool.
Absolutely. Okay.
I don't need all of that thinking I'm laying out on the beach. Like, why does Johnny and these women just like say that? And then, no,
Lord help us. Well, my next topic I would like to throw on the table actually kind of deals with the interview that we have today because it's more about entertainment. And if you're kind of in the entertainment industry, whether you're an actor, actress, dancer, model, comedian, singer, whatever you are, if you're in that bubble of entertainment, then this probably hits home for you because a lot of times you are very heavy on social media. Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure all of us are around this table are very heavy on social media. And I think we're all probably on it literally right now. So that goes to show we are very much.
I was really trying to find a lot of
Absolutely.
So I could share it and be like,
we're always on social media. So I want to know, and this is out of curiosity, we're going to get someone else's opinion that's not here in just a second or a minute, but I want to know from everybody here first, when is the most effective time to post on social media as far as when you expect to get the most views and the most likes? When would you say the most effective time in the day is to post?
Know when I post, well, when I don't really care for likes or nothing, like, but when I do post, it is like, because I have West Coast fans and I have like, international, so I usually post like 6 o'clock. That's when everybody
PM, right?
Off of work.
Okay, got you. Okay,
like 6 p.m. Eastern,
like the evening. Okay,
6 p.m. Eastern time.
In the evening. Okay.
Because you gotta think on the West Coast, they like
3 hours behind.
They're 3 hours behind us.
They halfway through their day. Then you got your international like fans and an audience going on, and most of them be on Twitters that they having. So it's like they'll come follow you on Instagram, like, oh, okay, you know, you up. So it's like usually if they expect something from you at a certain time, you're like, okay, what's going on here? Like you at 6 o'clock sometimes. Sometimes I don't post, but it all depends on what it is.
Right. So, what do you both think, Jared and Shanae?
Yeah, I don't know. I just post. I'm with Jared.
So you don't think about it?
I don't. No. I just post stuff
like whenever I got something to share, I just let it fly. Now, I probably have like a couple of things, like maybe photos or like some posts that like I hadn't shared that are from months ago. That if one day I just look at it and be like, "Ooh, that looks nice. I haven't shared that. Let's just throw it up there." I'll throw it up there. But I'm not cognizant of like the time when I throw it up there.
I'm not either.
Do you ever repost something that you notice that you posted already in the day, but you're like, I didn't really get as many likes as I would have anticipated, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete it and repost it? No. Do you ever do that?
It's already there.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like,
I don't.
And the thing is, like, with social media now, it used to be when it first came out that it was a stream of like in real time, as in like. It's just now, then it's like post from a minute ago, and then post from like 3 minutes, and then 10 minutes and whatnot. Now it's just random.
Yeah, it's very random.
But it's crazy because you see like actors post like stuff like even Throwback Thursday or something. Some of them over the like post a lot. Like okay, well, I was here yesterday. Leia post like 6 other posts about what they did already, but then you already seen that post already. But then you have like models that like. They'll do one photo and like, okay, I got my likes, I'm gonna take that down. Put another photo.
Yeah,
it's
they
like
do that. They do that.
Already.
They do that.
But I mean, I think when you are like in this business, you would have material just on deck to throw out.
Right.
You go. There's probably somebody snapping photos of you.
Yeah.
There's somebody who's sending them to you like, this is for you and your think. So
I am a strong believer in it's all about timing. I do believe it. I think that based on the crowd you're trying to hit, I think people are on social media at certain times of the day. I do. So I personally think, from my experience, I would say it's best to post in the late evening or nighttime, because a lot more people are going to be on the phone, maybe in the morning, but a lot more people are going to be on their phones in the evening, like around probably 7 to 9 p.m. That's like the ideal time to post. Before, in between dinner time, before they're laying down, before they're doing something later on in the night, that's like the perfect time to post.
That makes sense. What about lunchtime? On lunch breaks?
You know what's crazy? I don't know if that's a good time or not. I thought it was, but
because I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm in HR, so
time, you know what I mean?
I know as soon as people they on their phone,
right?
Yeah,
like they get a break. That's the first thing. That's true. But I mean, let's talk about probability.
So
wise, people usually take lunch around between the hours of 12 and 2.
Right. I don't know if we're able to get the help of our DJ or not. We actually want to make a phone call. There's a number we gave them a little bit ago. We want to reach out to a friend of mine named Candace. Now, she used to work in marketing and advertisement for a bank, and she used to manage their Facebook and their Instagram profiles. And I kind of want to get her opinion on it too, of when she found it to be most effective from even her viewers that were involved with the bank, because I know a lot of people kind of want to know what will give me more likes and hits and views. She might be able to help us out with that as well. So we're going to give her a little ring and see what she has to say.
As I continue to make social things. Oh,
hello, is this Candace?
This is Candace.
Hello, Candace.
Hi,
you are
Candace.
live on Out the Box Radio. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing just wonderful. We just had a very interesting topic, a round table, and I wanted to...
As I'm on Facebook right now.
As our co-host is on Facebook.
I'm just making sure that the show is being... Okay, yep, we good.
Yeah, so we wanted to ask you a question, because our question was... Let me tell you what it was first, Candace. Our question was, when is the most effective time to post on social media when you want to get the most views and likes? And we all went around the table. We all kind of had different answers. And then I said, you know what? Well, I'm going to call up Candace, because Candace used to work kind of in marketing and advertisement. She managed social media profiles for her job. So from your view and doing this as a job, what would you say is the most effective time that you found people to like, view, heart your stuff when you post it?
Mostly I would say posting first thing in the morning.
Okay.
People, when they get breaks, they'll grab their phone, they'll go through their history, and then basically whatever you post that morning, it'll reflect in that person's newsfeed.
Okay. What about evening posting? Do you think it's kind of reliable to do that?
We never post late. I think evening posting is more for either big companies or personal.
Okay.
Social media.
Okay. So did you ever have the opportunity where you thought, I was just mentioning to the co-host, where maybe you posted something, and maybe this is for your personal page as well, Candace, and not just the business that you were helping with, but where you posted something and you're like, you know what, I only got 20 likes on this, I want some more, I don't like that, so you deleted it and you reposted it. Have you ever had, because some people do that because they find that they'll get more likes the more they post these same pictures or advertisements. I mean, do you believe in that?
Stuff like that is for your personal social media.
Okay, so you don't...
Makes sense.
When you're dealing with social media, a business social media is way different than your personal social media. And that's what people have to recognize, because you're like, oh, okay, it's fake. No, it's not. Because on a business profile, you're not going to be out there taking pictures of you taking shots with the owner.
Right.
Unless you're a happy hour for the business. Right?
Yeah, you got to be professional in there. You got to watch what you say, how you say, you got to keep a good image,
Yeah.
People ain't going to take you serious. They're going to take you as a joke.
Right.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
So off of that, let me ask you a question, Candace, if I may. Is there a way that you can merge your personal and your business social media? Because I know people who use, like, let's just say one Instagram account for everything. However, they keep it clean. They have pictures of, business partners, but also, pictures of their family when they want to, look human. Is that even possible?
Look at Cardi B, she did it. She was a stripper, and now look at her.
True.
It just depends. It just depends on what it is exactly that you do, like if you decide to do that, that's all. It depends on your job occupation. If you're a stripper, hey, why not? Do for one. But like, if that's not what you're into and it's your professional job, it's just
keep it separate.
Pretty much.
Right. Keep it separate. Have you ever found anything challenging when it comes to kind of working with social media and posting stuff for like the customers of your old job to see? What was like something that you found challenging about that responsibility and managing Instagram?
I think with a business social media, you have to either post more or try to have customer engagement.
Okay.
If you don't, then it's just a regular page. Okay, here goes that. You know, you also have to like promote like your businesses and your services, and you just gotta be more like for me. Like I go on my personal social media and I post for a whole month. Mm-hmm. Do I feel like it? You know, I don't feel like it, man. I'll do it whenever I, you know,
right.
girl or something. You know, but like if you have a business, you gotta post. You should be posting more, you know, often, so that people can say, oh, I like this job, I like this, or they got good sale, or you know, this person here, she's talking a really good game, I should give it a try, you know?
Okay. Okay.
You always have to constantly post with social media when you're a business.
Okay, so in your eyes, this is just random. My last question for you. Do you have like, some people are like very concerned with this. Some people don't give a crap. But when it comes to like, let's say like a number of likes, what do you think is more like, depending on your business, would be like an appropriate number? Or what do you think is just like, they're not doing so well? Like, what would be like a low like for you? Like a total count?
Let's start with how many people are following you. Because if you only got 2 followers, you have to get that many.
I hope you get at least 2 likes, because if you...
Well, unless your page is public.
Oh, right. You gotta use some hashtags.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it just depends on how many people are following you.
Okay.
But I mean, the average person, like if you got maybe like between like 20 is cute. You know, that's cute. Okay, people follow you. I'd say if I see like 50, between 50 and 100, oh, okay, they were like, oh, she knows those people. Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, it just depends on how many people are following you. Because if nobody's following you, then it's not important. But you also, I guess, do a thing where you're not supposed to have more, people following. You're supposed to be, you're not supposed to have people are supposed to follow you before you're following them or something like that.
Right, so you want your numbers to be higher of who's following you versus who you're following.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And also,
that's what they say.
Private or not. That's how you get more followers.
Right.
Private page, you're not going to get nobody. Unless, you know, when your page is public, people can randomly, you know, like your page, follow you, but you gotta be careful with that because it's now you can zoom in and stuff.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
let me tell you something.
You can zoom in. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't need y'all.
Candace will be the first one to tell you about that Zoom feature because she was the first one who found it, probably.
Oh.
I take a screenshot.
She knows all about that Zoom feature. I'm telling you, you can't slip. You better be in a all-white room with nothing but the wall behind you. Because if you got anything on the floor, even a dust bunny, she gonna find it and be like, "Where'd that dust come from?"
Let me tell y'all a little something real quick. You know, I don't want to hold y'all up. I was talking to this guy. He tried to be like, act like he was something, like he was balling. So he took a video of him counting all his money up, right?
I hate those.
He was throwing the money in like a bathroom sink. Like a house.
You already failed.
He started going good while I get his money, that's the right money. But anyway, so I looked at this video and he was like, what's wrong with you? What do you got to ask him? I said, you know what? I'm done with you. He was like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, that's rent money. You stole money in the sink like you got it. No, that's your rent money. And so I said, well, who this thing is that? That's the sink right there. I don't know who house I was at, really.
I don't know whose house I was at.
That's what he said.
He
I don't know whose house I'm
at. Better lie than that.
And also, it gives me cause to say, look, if you a grown man, why you throwing your money up in the air in the first place? Put your money either in your wallet, in your safe, in a bank account. Like, just what is you doing? This ain't a strip club.
Impressing the wrong people. Right. Probably the girl's house whose lipstick it was. That was probably her cut. Her money.
Terrible.
Well.
You gotta be careful with social media when you video pictures because if somebody don't do it, I know I will. I'll be like, what's that right there? Ooh, it's dirty. Why are you talking about that? You know?
Okay, so I think we learned 3 good things from Candace today. We learned 1, post in the morning time.
Yeah.
2, we learned zoom in. And 3, we learned what was the third one? The one she just said.
Don't throw your money.
Don't that as well. Don't be stunting on Instagram. Okay, it's not cute. It's not cute.
Exactly.
Unless you actually have like a nice picture to flex.
Okay.
Put it in the moment time so everyone can see you flex if you want to flex.
Oh gosh. Well, Candace, we certainly thank you for taking our call, because we definitely called you. So thank you for taking our call on this topic. We really appreciate it.
No problem. Y'all guys have a good night. Love y'all.
You too.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, so y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from the source. She used to do this for a living for about a year straight, at least. And I know she did not like it. I promise you, she didn't like that job. She was like, "This is ridiculous," because for a business, they were like really like picky on even like everything down to the comma, the punctuations have to be specific, or they get really upset. And they don't want too many characters because it takes away from the picture. Make it like 5 words or less. I'm like, look, I ain't got time for all that extra stuff. Don't give me all this criteria. If you want the picture posted or not, give it to me. If not, then shut up and do it yourself. Do I still have a job? That's what I want to know, because I probably would get fired after that.
You're fired.
And she would tell me she works in HR. But we're actually gonna start our interview in just a moment. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna actually show you a bit of Sharrie McCain's acting reel. For those of you who are tuning in, make sure you are watching this. And when we get back, we're gonna start diving in right into our interview, and I know we are all excited.
I am.
Let's go.
So tune in right now. Dwayne, is it possible? I don't know if it is. Is it possible to do?
Get your hands on the ground! Now! Yo, stay. Yo, stay with me. Okay? Yo, get some help, man. Get some help. Hey, Jimmy. Yo, Tech. I don't know, but help me. Cool. Yo. Do you know what you just did? You just bought your first class ticket all the way to the Inferno. The both of you.
Oh, yeah?
Are you seriously taking a phone call right now?
3 strikes, jackass. You make this way too easy. You know what this means, right?
Well, you can take that blue button of yours and you can shove it up your ass.
Oh. Real nice, Leo. I want to be like Oprah. She started as a news anchor, which I want to do. She got fired and still managed to get her own talk show. Become an actress, producer, and philanthropist.
Philanthropist.
What he said. Anyway, Leo, I'm going to have to write you up for this.
What? Come on. Isn't it a 3-strike policy or something?
Look, if you keep this up, I get to write another notice. I get to file in this little folder here. I get to send it to corporate, and I don't get to file another folder after that.
I get it. It won't happen again. Most likely. At least for a while, probably.
One more screw up, and you're fired. Do you know what happens when reapers get fired?
Kevin calls the police. He says that they found her car.
He described the car. Derek, Detective Hernandez from Frederick is here.
Who at the precinct put them on this case?
I don't know.
I mean, did somebody not tell them?
Well, what you want me to do?
Okay, so those of you who are tuning in, that is Sharrie McCain's acting reel. And we were actually talking about it behind the scenes when I was playing, because I was asking her, like, obviously acting reels do get updated because you kind of create one. It's very short. Normally, how long are acting reels?
If you want to keep cast and director attention, it's usually 1 minute, but you gotta catch their eye within the first 30 seconds.
Really? So it's very important that you hit it on the dot. Like, you have to hit it.
Yeah, after the 30 seconds, if you're not interested, they're like, yeah, we're not watching it.
Yeah, that first clip gotta be balls.
Yeah.
So no one should have one be like 4 or 5 minutes. That's too much.
Yeah, like I seen some people that did like 5 minutes, and I'm like,
it's like you're not entertained by it after a certain amount of time.
No, and it's like a website like Actors Access, like a lot of agents and managers use, and they want you to divide your clips up now.
Oh wow.
So that way, if you want to submit the Law and Order, all your cop rolls right there.
Oh, that's true. So that makes sense. Okay.
So real quick, because some of our viewers might not be that educated about the business,
right?
Define what a reel is.
Yeah.
So a reel is basically to showcase what you can do in order to get the job. So you can't get booked on Blue Bloods if you don't have, you know, something to show.
Right.
So it's like basically they want to see if you know how to act.
Right.
You know, if you're not it's best not to put music videos together. Commercials are separate. So TV and film usually go together.
Hand in hand. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah. And for those of you who are working on one, get it out there, because the sooner you post it, the sooner you get it out there, the sooner you'll get recognized and your work will start flowing in. Because like Sharrie said, I mean, everything is like, people think that stuff is word of mouth nowadays.
It is.
And you can say, oh, I can act, but that's your word. And people are not going to hold you to your word unless they have proof. True. So you have to get your reel out there. I mean, I won't lie. I don't have one out there yet, and I probably should have had one years ago. I have all my stuff saved on my computer, but I've never clipped it together yet to make a reel because I just don't know. I'm nervous to do it because I don't want to make a bad one, but then I'm like, knowing me, I want to make like 5 reels, and I'm doing too much.
It's like, if I know people who ask me all week, well, how you get an agent in New York, and I told them, you gotta have a banging headshot.
Right.
Outstanding resume. It don't matter if you booking like big stuff. You just need to look like
you got some stuff. You got content. You need content.
You need your reel has to be on point because they submit you to like legit agent, like legit casting people. So it's like there's no way you got a horrible clip and it's going to Warner Brothers.
Yeah, right.
And then Warner Brothers in the future be like, okay, well here's this person again. Let's see what's up. You know,
right,
so
here we go.
Everything.
Do you think a casting director will kind of toss your reel if they've seen your reel before, they've seen you for a part you were trying to audition for before and they didn't like you? Do you think they're just going to automatically bypass it and trash it, or do you feel like some casting directors will give you another chance?
I think they'll give you another chance. It's all about what you can do in the room.
Okay.
Get an audition from your agent and they say, hey, you know, yeah, go ahead and cold read. Usually when I go on there, I don't have the script.
I hate cold read.
I do too. Ooh, I hate cold read too. I don't have the script in my hand, but I memorize my lines. Like, but I still have my script with me. Right. Yeah.
But if you don't do well, they straight tell your agent.
It's good etiquette to keep your script.
Oh,
I kind of like cold reads though. Like it's just on your toes. It's just like throw them in the wall. See what you got now.
I mean,
I hate him.
Yeah, I mean, I have to have the script in my hand, but I'm okay as long as it's with. If it's with other people, it's much better because obviously then you can quickly adapt to the role that you're playing based on other people too. But if it's by yourself, it can be a little bit more intimidating.
Yeah.
But either way, I think it's fun. It's a great experience overall.
It's definitely a skill that you have to. I attend classes at the Mark McKinnon acting studio.
Shout out Mark McKinnon. I want to go to him.
Oh, he's amazing.
Shout out. Yes.
And we do exercises a lot, and he does these 24-hour challenges because a lot of the times, if you are auditioning for something in, let's say, New York, they may send you the script, but it's 24 hours or less.
Yeah.
So we all have lives, and they ask you, and they're like, we want you to memorize we want you to read page 1 through 3 or something like that. And you don't have that much time, so those challenges really, really help with the cold reads and with those 24-hour. So I appreciate it. I still hate it.
Yeah,
but I appreciate it.
But like you said, it's a good skill to have.
When I went to New York for the first time and did a big audition, I was like, all right, I'm excited. But then it's like, when I went in there, I was like, okay, what I'm going to do. So it was for an EMT role, and I was like, I don't know, like it's crazy because the first clip that they saw, like with the cop, that's how I ended up auditioning for like the Blacklist. And like what's crazy was, I said, they got EMT out of that role. So I guess they was like, because I was saving his life.
Okay,
It's an authoritative or emergency person.
It gives that visual.
So like so the audition,
that feel.
it was interesting because I read for 2 roles, but then it was like, okay, when the reader started reading, she said, okay, you're going to do the first role first. I was like, okay. You want to do the second role first? I'm like, so you never know when you go in a room. It's unpredictable.
Right.
But at least she'll be able to bring me back in the fall to go ahead and do show, because she said she got like 5 other shows that she cast for.
Okay.
That's dope.
So at what age did you start acting?
I would say 12. I did theater for a couple of years.
Nice.
And then from 2013 on up, I just did TV and film.
Okay.
Theater takes up a lot of time. I would like to do a musical movie. You know, I grew up in High School Musical.
Okay.
But I definitely am a fan of TV and film.
Yeah.
More so TV because it's like a continuation. Like I like to watch a show. I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen to my character?
Right.
Even I'm watching the show like, oh, okay, what's gonna happen to their character?
Right.
So I'm like, I love TV more.
Okay.
But you know, I'm open to film too.
What's the first role, if you can remember, that you ever did, whether it was theater or TV film?
I did Elf. So I played like the Christmas Carol, and I was like, this only Elf had like all these lines. Nobody else was getting. You know, I tell the story of the time when my friend took me to it. I said, she was like, are we going to drama club? I'm like, okay, it's boxing. No, so when I got in there, I was like, okay, I see all the people in leotards and all that.
Right.
So I'm like, what the heck is this?
Right.
So like my teacher, he was my language arts teacher. He said, hey, you come to audition. I was like, audition? I'm already here to support her.
Right.
So I ended up auditioning for the lines, and they had like a huge paragraph. And then when he left the room, he said, I'll be like 20 minutes later. 20 minutes later, he said, say the lines again. I say, with the script, without. He said, without. I said it without, and he said, oh, you got the part. So
on set, yes.
I can memorize my lines like that because one, I'm a writer. So it's like,
that's good though. That's really good.
I go in there. I heard about Mark McKenna. He's cool people. My teacher I studied from Katie Galecki, so she told me as soon as you go into a room, start creating your character.
Yeah,
right. And once you create your character, and you go in there and do your thing, you can easily might get the part.
Right.
Some people go in there and just memorize the script, but not.
There's nothing behind it. Right.
You gotta dive into the character too.
Right.
Yeah. That's very true. Because it's just you can go in, like you said, memorize your lines, have your lines to a T, but then it just sounds like you're reading. There's no life.
Right. You got to bring it to
There's
life.
nothing there. It's just, and then I walked to the store because I wanted, and it's like, okay, well, it's like, who talks like that?
You can say like, it could be a one-liner that you mess up on. You can say like, okay, say this, the ball fell on the ground. No, they want you to tell you the ball fell on the ground.
Right.
They don't want you coming there like how the first actor came and like the ball fell on the ground.
Right.
Like they want you to be different.
Yeah.
Right.
Like make their job easy.
Acting is fun, you guys.
It is.
I love acting.
It's a good exercise overall. It works your brain.
It does.
It makes me stressed, but I love it. But it makes me stressed.
Quote from my first director ever, who I'm still in touch with. Acting is very fun, but if it was easy, everybody would do it.
True. Right, and people say like, "Oh, I want to be an actor." I give them tools, but then it's like they don't realize how much requirement goes.
It's a lot of work.
Like you gotta constantly do your reel. You gotta constantly like do your resume over.
It's a discipline.
It's literally
a discipline. And some people want this career fast. I know I have people like who want rewards quick. You can't get your rewards quick if you're not enjoying your journey.
Right.
So you got to be able to enjoy your journey in order to get your rewards down the line. I've been doing work. Yeah, I've been doing this for 15 years, and I'm just about to get where I'm at.
Right. Yeah, it takes time. I always bring him up.
I know you about to bring up. I know he about to bring up.
Y'all already know.
Past 2 weeks we've been talking
Rico
about
Love.
Oh yeah, never mind.
I hope he's watching because he needs to give you a check.
Like,
Rico Love, you need to pay her.
Love Rico Love. But Rico Love said something a couple of years ago, and he was like, 10 years, at least 10 years. It's going to take you at least 10 years to get to where it is that you want to be. So in my mind, I'm like, it's so true. I mean, some people like Gabrielle Sidibe, it didn't take that long.
Right.
Like she didn't.
If you're lucky,
I love Gabrielle Sidibe because of what it is that she represents for me in this industry as a plus size woman. So I connect with her on that. But sometimes I sit back and I'm like, you didn't even want this. Like she did it.
She walked down the street, she got discovered.
Literally, her mother auditioned
It was very
for the part that Monique had. Her mom auditioned for that part, and her mother pushed her to go ahead and audition for Precious, and she's like, I don't want to act like I want to. That's not what I want to do. I do not want. She was not interested. Her mother pushed and pushed and pushed, and she went, auditioned, got the part. And then that was that. And then you have people that really like Sharrie, who has worked 15 years, and myself, who has worked forever, and we still just pushing. They just get to, you know, but everybody's journey is different. But yes, Rico Love did say that at least 10 years, so be prepared to work. It's not gonna always happen for you overnight.
But there are some actors, I'm gonna say this real quick and then we're gonna get back to the question there, but there are some actors who, you know, go on this journey but don't want the big shots or the big rewards. They just do it because that's just something they love to do. It's It's not, I'm not gonna say like it's their hobby or whatever, but it's just something that they have a passion for and they can live without, you know, being on TV or being in a movie and all of that, or like not having a principal role, you know what I mean? So
I remember my first extra, being an extra, and there was this one lady, she was older, and she just loved being an extra. She every time, you know what I'm saying? You know, she just she just loved to do it. She loved being on set. She loved making her little money and going on about her business. She didn't want the fame and all of that. She just loved being
when
an
you
extra.
get older, that's actually, I think almost everyone I know that's older enjoys that because they don't need that. When you're younger, you want more of a principal role. You want to be a lead or a secondary.
I tell people I don't even want the fame and the money. I just want to live comfortable doing what I want to do. Like,
exactly.
I love my 9 to 5. They cool, but I just want to retire.
I understand.
And just wake up and be an actor. And I just like to create stuff.
I understand.
So you mentioned that you was in this business, or you have been in this business for 15 years. That is a long time. So real quick, run us down like a few things that you have done throughout your life and pick out a favorite.
For my career, I messed up on some filmmaking stuff, but I'm finally having 2 successful films, so they in festivals, and I'm proud of them.
Nice, congratulations!
Which festivals?
Some from LA, international. So my next one is going to be Collision Emmy Stage. We about to finish post production. I'm gonna put it in the Sundance.
Okay, Sundance.
But people think that story is going to be like the same, but like when you see the ending, it's like.
Okay.
Dang, you gonna really feel for this character. It's like, dang, I was feeling him the whole movie, but I hate him.
Right.
So it's like every time I watch it, it's like people so gonna hate this actor. I'm proud to get that done because it's not easy to make a film. I took most of my paychecks to pay my actors. My that was over a year's span. But I'm thankful to get it done. As for my acting career, I'm finally about to join SAG. So
Nice.
That's actually, I think, one of our questions we want to ask you.
Speaking of SAG, so how do you feel about that? And if you could explain to our viewers what that means.
Alright, so Screen Actors Guild is basically you are a professional actor and you can't really work in New York or LA without it. And there are some networks that's like you can audition all you want to be SAG eligible or non-union, but we're not taking you if you're not, a part of the union. It's all about protecting yourself and everything. But I went in for big stuff in New York, and I'm pretty sure I probably could either got it half the stuff, or I don't know if I didn't get half the stuff. But they first thing probably asked my agent, okay, is she going to join the union? I keep updating my agent like when I'm joining, but you do have to have that in order to continue your career. Some people want to just do extra work and not join. I know people that are SAG eligible and they join it fast, don't join fast. Wait until you have a real resume, because once you join, you competing with now a lot of actors like Taraji or Denzel.
Yeah, you're limited.
So it's like you're gonna be limited. So it's an honor to go into these big networks and go in there and compete with like the same people that you watch on.
Right.
So it's like it feels good.
So how do you become SAG eligible?
Usually it's all about, if you want to go the extra route, you gotta get 3 vouchers on set. I tell people usually movies is your best thing because you're on movies for like 2 months.
Right.
Doing extra work. So it's like, you may be that lucky, like, okay, you know, I'm getting a specialty role today. You automatically tap partly into the union. TV is kind of hard unless you're a core person. So a core group is, say if you're a cop and they need you every day, you on there for the rest of the season. You get nice money, and then eventually they might bump you up until a co-star role or something.
Okay.
It used to be New Media. I did one of my films under SAG New Media, but they shut it down because filmmakers started getting their friends in, and it wasn't working. So they shut it down. So now it's this SAG modified. You gotta produce a project that's like over 200,000 in order to get most of your friends in, or just be a part of it.
I know still the easiest way and the most old school way is saying a line.
It is.
Any line. Your line can be line.
Gotta speak on camera.
You speak on camera, you are eligible.
Right.
But don't join.
It's
at that
like,
moment. That's
you
a
do
bad
have
decision.
some people that do push you, but some people are like, oh, you know, go ahead and join the union, make money. Okay, if you're a first time actor, no.
That is not a good idea.
Like, a lot of people thought I was in a union now, and I was like, it wasn't my time. Now it's my time. Like, SAG told me I'm a must join, and they're not making me join, but I'm ready to go be on TV now. I put in my work. And
but also, like, you got to be working consistently in order to really do SAG, because it's dues.
It is.
Oh yes, there are dues.
Y'all ain't know that? Y'all ain't know that?
Listen. I'm trying to stay non-union as long as I can until I can. I'm building that resume up as much as I can. Staying non-union as long as I can until I have to.
Don't quit your day job.
Right.
Until you can work, them dues is.
Yes, they are. They crazy.
It's about how much you make. So if you're extra the whole year, like for a whole month, like, ooh, you know, I just need my bills paid.
Right.
It's going to add up at the end of the year. Which like, you pay your dues, I think, in May and then in October. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they don't care that you're not working.
Right.
It's hard out here.
It's not on their concern. But let's talk about SLM traveling, right? Traveling SLM Productions. Okay. So talk about it. What is Traveling SLM Productions?
It's basically my production company. I'm gonna start it fully next year. To get like a federal ID and stuff.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'm gonna get like a office space in Baltimore. Then 2020, I want to definitely expand it to New York.
Okay.
So I want to bring projects here and open more in New York too.
What is your hopes like with the company? What do you want to accomplish with having a production company of your own?
I'm just helping people produce their projects. You know, it was a struggle for me to get my projects, but it's so crazy that your friends really like putting money towards your project.
Right.
Why not put my money towards their projects too?
Right.
We all helping each other out, and that's what it's all about. It's all about collabing for real. Sadly, some people can't collab because, you know, egos. Yeah. But if you're sticking with the right team, my production company is just basically about, I'm constantly traveling with a backpack. People always see me with a backpack. That's why I came up with the name and did my initials. So I was like, I'm just a person that just loves to help people in general, and definitely help see a good quality project come to life. Because I've been on some projects that sadly didn't come out what I think a lot of us did.
I know.
But now I'm getting more professional, and it's like I'm ready for this quality projects now that a lot of people are paying attention to.
Okay.
That's a great idea, actually. It's a great idea. So, which of the following are your favorites?
It's multiple choice.
It's multiple choice. As an actress, is it the auditions? Is it the table reads and practices? The filming days, the behind the scenes moments, or the networking?
If you had to choose one.
I can't choose one, but I love all of them except for table read, honestly.
Okay, you
I
don't like
rehearsals
that.
better.
Really?
I think table reads are like so annoying.
Yeah.
I don't think you feel. I don't think you feel nothing.
Right.
I think with rehearsal, it's like, are you in the character? You haven't.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
But I think, people have been fired from table read.
Yeah, they have. Oh, they have. Yeah.
So
You have to bring your A
But
game.
yeah, you still like even
get the
although it's
character.
like a table read, you
Right.
still have to read.
I still get the
as a-
character.
Oh, me
when
too.
do
I
have
love
to,
it.
because I don't want to be like.
I don't want to get cut.
Right. Before you even get to the production, like, damn, you at the table, you get
That's
cut.
so embarrassing.
It is embarrassing if you're like the one that walks away and everyone else got up with you.
Right, and you know,
That is
like you
so
get to that
embarrassing.
point, and you know, a lot of people, especially if like it's your first time, you're like, oh my god, I got this job, blah blah blah. You tell people, and then all of a sudden, like, how you get fired and you didn't even start working yet? Like, right.
Right.
You get fired on your day off.
I don't like that he's in a. I don't know if he's gonna be in the Joker. John, whatever his name. Later, what's his name? John.
For which?
Jared Leto.
Yeah, like I don't like his method style. I mean, I'm a method actor.
Oh,
but
okay.
For you to come to a table read and throw it right on the table and everybody looking at you like
Okay. Right.
that's going too far.
Yeah.
So
Some people do take it a little too far.
Yeah, who I want to see play the Joker, getting off topic.
Who?
Keith Stanfield.
I love him.
on the new
That'd be
one,
good.
I think
Yeah.
Jaquan Phoenix about to play it. He about to play the Joker.
Really? I'll be on the lookout for that one.
Who
Brother's
is?
pretty good.
Jaquan.
I thought you said J. Cole at first. I was like, I was trying to like
J. Cole's directing. That's what he said. He wants to direct.
direct what?
J. Cole?
J. Cole? Yeah, like direct music videos, like a couple of short films.
Hold
Like, he
on.
said he
Hold on,
actually
wait.
has a
Off
director.
topic. Does anybody, y'all watch Power?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I don't
You
have
did watch-
HBO.
I mean, I feel like
or whatever. it's
As
called.
an actor,
Wait. I know you.
What is on?
As an
First off, everyone
actor,
see the last episode because we can't.
did you see the last episode?
No, we can't get into.
Well, let
it.
me just say
Can't get
this.
into it.
As an actor, I feel like you will appreciate Kendrick Lamar's performance.
Yo,
Yeah,
he was actually one of the
everybody
best
said
parts
he did.
of the last
Everybody said
episode.
out of the whole season,
His performance was
really did.
spectacular, and I always watch movies from that standpoint. Like, I look at it through those eyes. I was like smiling the entire time, like, I'm so proud in this moment. He killed it. You gotta see it. Like, you're gonna appreciate
I
it.
feel like this season of Power was like, it's kind of put me to sleep. Like
I heard it.
I
and I
agree.
heard like I be going in with the Twitter followers because I love Twitter out of everything. But everybody said this season is so boring. But when Kendrick Lamar came on there, everybody said it woke us up.
Yes,
But you know what? Like every season is like that. Like the first few episodes is like, it's a slow burn, but then it just something happens and it takes off. So I feel like after this episode, it's taking off.
It's gonna take off. I haven't seen.
That's
I only
after
just
the
saw
end
that
of
one
this last
episode, so, but and I saw it because I kept seeing the reviews like, yo. So I looked at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, like he really killed this. It was amazing. Sorry.
I've never seen it, so not even one episode.
Well, just look at that
no
episode.
thanks.
Okay.
Whatever.
Excuse me.
Stick to my guns.
Too
No
late to
thanks.
get a hit. Too late.
Yeah, it's too late. So, well, you got the next one, Jared. Go ahead.
Do I have the next one?
Yes,
Okay,
sure,
so,
do.
I just heard like folks coming through. Anyway, what is? Hello.
I was over here looking over here. I was like, hold on. I was over there like, hold on, what's going on? Do I got perform 60?
So let's talk behind the scenes of all the projects that you work on. Do you have a favorite behind the scenes moment? Anything that like makes you laugh or anything that was just like, I'm gonna take this with me for the rest of my life?
I would have to say like I worked this Project Magic Hour, but it's like Wonder Woman. But I can't say the real name. But it was so fun on it, and what happened was in this one particular scene, the director, you could tell how hard she was laughing because she had
tears.
Oh,
running down her eyes, and she was such a sweetheart. And I ran my knee into the wall, and then like the whole time, like I'm thinking like, alright, it's gonna be cool. So I'm like, I wanted to say shit so bad, but I was like, I didn't want to be that extra.
Right.
Mess up the whole thing, but it was going well. But when I went home the next day, I was like, dang, this really hurt. Like I was really down for a whole week. And I went back. So like, when I updated it on social media, like I didn't know that injury was from that scene. We all sliding across the sling,
Oh my
doing
God.
everything, but hands down. that special project come out next year.
Nice.
That one was pretty fun. I did House of Cards multiple times. The only thing about House of Cards that I hated was it's just so tedious because you gotta constantly move. Like, okay, I'm moving this way, like it's. I don't know, it's tedious, but
I did it once and I got pissed because they made me shave my beard off.
Oh yeah, most of the boys get mad because they shave.
They have to do it, very clean cut look. Nah.
I did Veep.
I don't want to see one hair in your face.
I did Veep.
Tell people Veep was the best.
I had so much fun.
From the food to everything.
I had a good time.
What's so crazy about Veep was like Hugh Laurie was on set.
We might have been on the same set at the same time, yo. All I kept thinking was, I love House. That's still one of my favorite shows. So I'm sitting up there looking like, oh my God, I'm in the same room with House.
It was so crazy because like they came one day and said, okay, well, this jackass extra decides to pictogram me and all that. So now he's being sued. So don't let us get like House of Cards and take the phones away from you.
Right.
When he got in line for lunch, people kept looking over like, hey. I said, who? I said, I know who he is.
Right.
When he turned around, I was like, he said, hey. I was like, oh, okay, hey. I was like, so, I don't know. It's just when I'm on set, I don't say hi to celebrities. I feel like they other actors.
Right. You have certain respect, yeah.
Taking pictures and everything. I'm just like, okay.
Like, y'all, they working too.
I go talk to the directors and stuff like
that. Yeah, that's who you want to talk to.
They open tour, like I go talk to the crew because that's what I want to do. And I ask them like, hey, how you make this? And they talk to me. Yeah, we go to Home Depot. Same thing like how we do. I feel like okay.
To me, that's more interesting.
Yeah. Like I love meeting other actors, but it's like I could meet them in my career down the line.
Right. Hello. We'll be on set next time. I'll catch you next month.
But yeah,
well, I'm gonna let JoJo hit us with the last question before we end the interview because we're actually pretty much done with the show. Believe it or not, it went by fast. So JoJo, what you got for Sharrie?
So I do want to know what's your advice to up and coming actors, filmmakers, producers, writers. What advice would you give them about breaking into the prospective industry that they want to get into?
I'm listening hard right now.
Train. I can't stress that enough. I don't care if you win an Oscar or Emmy, still train. Everybody's so listening to Denzel Washington. Look, what that man say is true. Be a mystery sometimes. Everything shouldn't be put out online about your career. Let your audience wait.
Right.
There are times where I don't post that much. I do post, but I just pop up with a lot of stuff now. But definitely train. You can never get too big-headed. Right. Be humble. Be thankful. Be grateful. If you get invited to an audition, be thankful that you got invited to the audition out of 1,000 something actors.
Right.
And stay consistent. Constantly work. Be respectful to your peers. Don't get smart at your peers. Don't forget who helped you along the way. And most of all, don't lose yourself in this career.
That's a big one.
Some people do lose themselves when they get in certain positions, and then you see like your friends can knock you right back down.
Right.
And
Very
it's like
quick.
at the end of the day, you got to know who your real friends is in this career.
It's not an easy industry to be in, no matter what you do. Even if, like, for sure, if you're going into production work and being a producer, it's going to be even more difficult because there's a lot more responsibilities. Now you're taking ownership of other people than just yourself. But even as an actor, it sounds fun. It seems fun. Take it from all of us because we've all done it here. It is fun, but it's a lot of work, and you have to work hard for it. And if you're interested in getting into reality TV, just hit me up because I did 3 shows and I do not want to do anymore.
For reality.
I don't want to do no more reality TV.
When you on set, when they say, "Look, you there for 12 hours," like this your whole day.
Right.
You literally see people on the phone, like I'm calling them up. I'm not gonna make it in the night.
Right.
Like it's just like fascinating stuff how you see on it. And then some people say, especially in this area. I will tell anybody, you cannot be a full-time actor in this area. It's not enough jobs at all.
Right.
And especially if you're starting out, you still got to hunt for your jobs.
Right.
Yeah.
Even in New York, like, you can't even be a full-time actor. I went to one audition and I overheard the conversation with this chick and another actor. And she was saying, he asked her, are you gonna take this acting class? And she was like, that's half my rent. Like,
That's real.
But
I said,
damn.
that's some real stuff.
But you might need it. But dang, it costs a little bit of money.
Like,
okay.
So
well,
you know, some people may be living off 2-year-old headshots.
Right.
And like, you come to audition, we're like,
right.
that's not the person who I want. I want that person that's not on that headshot.
Right.
I still got the same look I got from a year ago on my headshot. I shouldn't have said that out loud. Because now you'd be like, ooh, we know you be giving us old headshots.
This is gonna be checking for you.
Right. I look exactly the same. So go ahead and tell everyone where your social media is, where they can follow you, where they can look forward to future stuff, future work.
At 9 o'clock in the morning, like
at 9 a.m. She will be posting before work.
For IG, it's really _Sharrie.
Okay.
So it's SHARRIE. Twitter, same thing, really _Sharrie.
Okay.
For Facebook, I have an acting page, actress Sharrie McCain. Some people find my personal page. If I have never crossed you, I'm not adding you.
Well, she told you right now, so go to her fan page.
And I don't do Snapchat at all. You know,
I don't either.
That's one thing I don't get down with.
Okay.
Sadly, I don't.
See, you don't even put out there that you have a Snapchat. Just don't even put it out.
Just don't bring it up.
A secret.
But yeah, most people can find me even on IG. Look, my friend got me into IG like a year ago, and I was like, you just picked. I don't even take pictures like that. But now
Right.
it's like it's my second favorite website.
Yeah.
Right. There you
But
go.
Twitter is gonna always be my number one.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
I don't understand Twitter. I don't have one
You
of
gotta
those.
basically just
I don't like
talk
it,
to
but-
these people. Like if you talk to them, then your audience will come. Like I know for me, I did how I got like my fan base. I'm a TV buff, so if you're part of a lot of TV fandoms, they will come
Right.
follow you. Like, okay, who are you?
Right.
So it's
Right.
like,
True.
most of these people have really been on like my journey since I would say like 2014,
Okay.
and they just see me go through so much. I'm like, they're like, you're almost there. I'm like, I know. So when I announced I was joining the union, it was like, thank God.
Right.
It's about
like-
time, right?
They was like, we gonna buy a ticket when you at the Oscar. I'm like, whichever one y'all think gonna come first. I hope Emmy come first.
Right.
Like I love the Oscars, but Emmy. I'm sorry, that's where I want to be at.
Right. It'll hit home for you. Yes.
I
Yes.
would like an
So-
Oscar.
Okay. Well, we must depart. Out the box. The box is closing for now, but just for 1 week. Well, you guys for 2 weeks because my co-host will not be here next week.
I'm gonna be in the Dominican.
Whatever.
In the Dominican Republic, you be safe. I'm gonna be out on the beach.
Of course I'm gonna be there.
We should. You said
I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna be chilling out on the beach with my crew. Don't bother me. Don't do it.
Well, I will be
I'ma
right
make
here
sure
at this
I call
table
you.
because
Disappear.
I have a show to do. But don't worry, we have 2 special guest co-hosts coming in to help us out, and they actually are both actresses as well.
Nice.
So and next week we have a special guest named Aaron Velke. He's actually a small business owner in Towson area,
Okay.
and his business helps coach children and young adults in like financial literacy and things to help
Nice.
them prep for being an adult in
Nice.
this world, which is very hard to do. So we have volunteer opportunities coming up, especially us if we want, with his company working with kids. But he'll be here next week shouting out his business, giving all the details. It's a very heartfelt company, so I'm looking forward to it. His name's Aaron Velke. Tune in next week, same time, same place,
Same time, same
without
place.
these 2 people.
I know y'all.
But it's okay.
Oh,
Breaking
my
news.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news.
It was-
here.
I know it was-
Announce the breaking news.
Wait, can I read my note?
I was just going to announce the breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, according to our sources,
It's not important.
Nicki Minaj has pushed her hair back all into a bun. Let's go live to DJ Diamond K
Good
for
night.
exclusive report.
Good night. I love you.
That's the end of our show, but we will see you next week. Check out Nikki's Instagram. Look at her bun. Whatever.
She scrumbled it up. I can't even read the joint.
Oh,
Did it talk about her
it's
bun?
gone.
No.
What did it say?
Pushing her album back.
She's pushing
Oh, she's
course
pushing
she
her
is.
album back.
Of course she.
Where did you get pushing her hair back into a bun?
We don't care about the date.
Where did he get? That's nothing alike.
Right? Yeah, August 17th.
Right.
She's just waiting for the sample.
She decided to let Cardi take the reins.
No, she's
That's
waiting
all
for
it
the
is.
sample to clear. That's it.
She gonna be
Anyways.
like Beyonce
We don't
and
care.
come up with it.
Right, out of nowhere. Okay,
Good
so we're gonna
night,
wait for her to drop it on us,
y'all.
but we're getting ready to drop the show because we have someone coming in the studio. So, Out the Box Radio Show, another great show. We'll see you next week.
All right, fam.
Shout out to Sharrie McCain for coming in. Thank you so much, and we'll see you all next week.
See y'all in 2 weeks.
Next.